Okay, so hello once again. Yes, hello once again. Um, what we're looking at is my guitars and my van, of course, my home. Today I wanted to discuss a little bit about moving, and I wonder if I can zoom in my dog. Yes, I can. Wow, that's interesting. Well, I guess this phone isn't that bad after all. Well, I really don't like it, but I'd rather have my old phone. But I've been looking at moving. Uh, this van lifestyle is it's a bit of a motherfucker, to tell you the truth. Meaning that it's very challenging, and unless you really love, living in a van, then it's a whole different ball game. And more power to you. Honestly, I mean that. But unfortunately for me, it's just becoming a real drag, and I'm thinking about moving to Yucatan, Mexico. Uh, I've been watching this channel on YouTube of this guy who lives down there, and he left with $1,500. That's it. He only had limited things, like just very limited things, not even furniture or anything like that. But unfortunately for me, I can't get rid of my two guitars. I can't get rid of other music equipment that I have in storage. No, I can't. But I can get rid of a lot of other things, and I'll probably have to give them away because unfortunately, they're not gonna get any money selling them. I have a really nice TV, but now everybody wants a fucking smart TV. Everybody wants a fucking 10K, 4K, 6K, all that bullshit, and it's just stuff accumulating over and over and over until the next one comes up, and then you buy that one, and then you get rid of your old one, and but it's a very good TV, and I'm tired of fucking freezing, man. As you can see, I have my little hoodie on. There's my electric blanket that you see on the right, and I got to deal with electricity. I thought I was going to get away with this battery, but I'm finding out that you really have to have more solar panel, and you have to have, if I can get another one of these, that would be great, but you have to have a couple more solar panels. So we're talking just money, and which there's nothing wrong. But the downside of it is that I just recently had a van breakdown with a major repair. It cost me over $500 for a U-Haul rental. It cost me at least $600 for the repair, plus the food, plus this, plus that, blah, 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 blah. So we're talking over $1,500, folks, that I just lost, okay? And I literally had to sleep in the street for a couple of nights. I discussed that in another video, why. I had to sleep in the streets in front of a church on the floor. And this guy on this YouTube video made me think, because he was in the same situation, well, very similar. And he goes, you know what? I can go the route of van living or a car, or I can go to Mexico and live very well with $1,500. You can have a roof over your head, food is cheap, etc., etc., etc. Or I can wing it and figure out how I'm going to live, in a van or in a car, trying to do YouTube videos, how to keep warm, how to this, how to that, which all ends up being money. Money, money, money. And my fear became, and I had this fear long ago, but I have no choice. I had no choice. I had to leave my apartment. Okay, I couldn't pay the rent, $1,000. Okay. And my fear was that I knew that at any time the van could break down. I knew that. But God, did I not expect an expensive repair? I did not. I mean, I was hoping it was not going to be a massive repair cost like that. I was really hoping that. But it came. It came, man. And the few $1,000s that I had left, I was looking to buy a trailer. Unfortunately, folks, that is gone. It's gone. I just got paid, yes, my disability income. I think I have like $900 set aside, but I still have at least $300 in payments that I'm obligated to pay. One of them is like $80. I still have 3 more payments, including this one, this month coming. February, March, April. End of April, that's it. I'll be saving about $80. And I also had to stop this Amazon Prime thing, $7. So I'll be getting about $90 back. Okay. And I'm really, really cutting down on the driving. Right now I'm in an area where there's a lot of RVs parked, right behind me. And some of these guys have been here for fucking months. Seriously, months. Some of them are there for weeks, and then they move to the other side of the park here, and they stay there, and then they go back to another spot for another couple of weeks. Others stay for days. And I said, if I can figure out how to bite my fucking lip and not keep moving, and because I get frustrated and not bored, but just frustrated because there's things in the van I have to do and you can't do here in the park, or you might get away with it. I don't know yet. Like, for example, I have this enormous piece of plywood. It's a beautiful piece of plywood. I don't know if you can see it down here. See it? It's big. It goes from here to the end. And what I wanted to do is remove all of this stuff here, all of this, okay, and put this 3-drawer cabinet right here, and then the plywood, put it on top, like build a desk from here, not a desk, well, yeah, a cabinet from here all the way to the end over here, and make it my entire cooking area, okay? All of my cooking area would be right here. And then the remainder of the plywood, I would put it in the back of this cabinetry, flushed up against the wall as high as I could, and then attach all of this electronic stuff up there. Have a gap from like right here to about right here, and all the electronics would be wired all like this, nice and neat, not this mess. And the reason it's a mess right now is because I've had to find, ever since I bought this goddamn Renogy controller, I've had problems with this fucking thingamajig here. those screws there are not tightening my wires. So they come off easily, like anything, like nothing, And I've had to wedge, as you can see, these fucking screws in there, because these screws there, these tightening things, won't grasp the wire tight enough, so they easily fall off with any slight movement, man. It's like you might as well not even have them there, and ever since then it's just been a fucking nightmare with that. And so I had to find these what are they called, crimp sleeve, whatever they are, and you can spend so much fucking money, man. It's all money. Everything is fucking money, and I say that in a bad way, because I'm not in a fucking, like a lot of these people are in this park are in. I'm not in a fucking Mercedes $100,000 fucking Sprinter with all the fucking amenities already built in, or you paid some fucking idiot to build it for you for $60,000. Ooh, yeah, I've got the shit now, man. Yeah, look at me. Ooh, The other day I was at McDonald's and I wasn't awake fully, but I pulled in there and I just wanted a fucking coffee, man. I felt like shit. I was groggy and like, give me my fucking coffee, man, so I can start my day. And as I'm getting off my van, I park in the disabled parking spot. And right next to me, to my right, walks this fucking dude. Like 60 years old, but still very healthy looking. And the fucker starts, what I believe, making fun of my van. Because the guy, again, I was like half asleep still. Totally half asleep. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on around me. I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't know. Just give me my fucking coffee. You know how that feels if you drink coffee. And all of a sudden, this fucking dude starts, I see this guy, as I'm getting right off of the van, this dude right next to me, from behind me, starts walking towards the door entrance of McDonald's, and I can hear him sort of like grinning, like, yeah, he goes, yeah, your rig, huh? Yeah, you got your rig, huh? Yeah, your rig. And I'm like, and then I turn around like, huh? Again, all half asleep. My rig. He goes, yeah, you got your rig going, huh? Everything, get your thing going on there. Yeah, your rig. And then I'm like, whatever. And then the fucker, so then all of a sudden the fucker starts yapping about his fucking Mercedes Sprinter, And he goes, yeah, I should have done it like you, but I guess I was stupid. I spent over $200,000 on my Mercedes Sprinter. It's a Sprinter, man. $200,000. And he starts yapping about it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And he starts yapping. And I'm like, $200,000? I'm like, what the fuck, stupid dumb fuck? Even $100,000, I'll still tell you, stupid dumb fuck. Because it really is a stupid amount of money for anyone to invest. It's stupid because as soon as your fucking thing breaks down, that's when I'll start laughing at your ass. You could have bought a fucking house. You could have bought a fucking piece of land. You could have bought something cheaper and done the same fucking thing, man. But no, you wanted to have what the fuck is that called, man? Prestige. You wanted to have, ooh, I've got a Sprinter. I'm higher than you. Yeah, $200,000. What do you got? A Ford Econoline? Yeah, you're a rig, huh? So the guy started making comments about his $200,000, Mercedes Sprinter that he had modified and blah, blah, blah. But when I heard him say that he spent $200,000, I really wanted to laugh. I really wanted to fucking laugh and say, you stupid dumb fuck. And he goes, yeah, I probably could have, I should have gone like you, I probably would have had $180,000 left in my pocket, I'm like, yeah, you would have, you stupid dumb fuck. $150,000 ain't some chump change, people. It ain't. So I really that's when I woke up. When he said, oh, I could have had $150,000 left if I went your route. I go, yeah, you stupid dumb fuck. Where did he get his money? I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care, man. But any person that spends over $200,000 or even $100,000 on a fucking van-dwelling Sprinter, you gotta be a stupid dumb fuck, man, to invest that kind of money. Truly, a stupid dumb fuck. Because if anyone knows about the value of money, and when you lose it, how much it hurts, and how much you learn to conserve it and use it wisely, me. So when I hear somebody say, oh, I got a Mercedes Sprinter, man, I spent $150,000 on this and that, and yeah, you stupid dumb fuck. Seriously. Anyways, you guys. So I started just thinking, I said, you know what? I said, maybe it's time to get the fuck out of here. This lifestyle I gotta start saving from scratch now. And you know how hard that is, man? I mean, you gotta truly love living in a fucking van, parking, every day at fucking parks, hopefully nobody fucking sees you, doing whatever, and then you got people like this fucking chick over here that just saw me and went, ew, judging you and who knows what, that kind of thing. Unless you got $150,000 and have a nice Mercedes Sprinter because you want to look respectable. You don't want to be an eyesore, to others. No. So anyhow, I said, you know what, man? I said, I got to start all over again. I started with close to $4,500. I had to invest in this battery and this, the heater. You can't see it right now. I closed it. So then I go looking for this guy on YouTube, and I'm like, you know what, man? I said, this dude, man, he's living in fucking, this guy here, there he is. This guy here, man. Right there, this fucker. This guy, man. He's been motivating me.
The Borrachos pool party. Let me give you a full, 360 view of, the whole party that's going on right now. Actually, we just got here.
When was this? 3 years ago? And he looks the same today. He likes to drink also.
Characters out here. And what I'm going to be doing...
Anyway, this is his channel. Jose Arteaga living in Merida. He's there with his wife. I don't know if he met her there, but according to him, he left the van dwelling life and all this other kind of life. Conspiracy theories, Alex Jones and America's bullshit about cost of living, which is true, and he's got all of these fucking great videos. I've been watching a lot of them. And, this is when I found out how he left. He went there and got an Airbnb, the first thing he did, and then he looked for his own place to live, to rent. So the fucker's renting a fucking house. I think he said $400 for it's a big fucking house. And he's doing YouTube videos about Yucatan. I like the guy, but I think he's missing a lot of information on these videos that could be improved. And you know, and then he wants to charge $100 an hour to do consultations. No. So anyhow, the guy has been very motivating, though. It sounds like a very nice guy, though. You know, very outgoing and everything. Very nice guy. I would love to meet him and chat. But he lives in Merida. I've been there. I've lived, not lived, but I've traveled to Yucatan. I've traveled to Merida. I was there for like 4 or 5 days, I think. Then I went to Cancun. Then I went to Progreso. Then I went to Chelem. I was going to go to Chuburná. I went to Puerto Morelos. I didn't go to... I went to some cenotes. I didn't visit Chichen Itza. I was there already in another life that I had a while ago. We went to Chichen Itza and we saw the whole thing. We swam in cenotes, so I didn't go do all that. But that's a whole other story. And I almost could have had my own duplex, but it's a long story, and I think I mentioned it in another video that I detransitioned about 10 years ago, and unfortunately back then I had a lot of money, and I put a down payment on this duplex, but my detransition was so important, more than anything in the fucking world, that I chose to get my money back because from the deposit, because Kaiser said first they were going to help me, and then they changed their mind saying that it was a cosmetic issue and that I had to pay everything out of pocket. Well, I paid a shitload out of pocket, man, from all that. Anyways, it's a long story. I don't want to get into that. So I had a taste of those cities in Yucatan, and I loved that kind of lifestyle because I scuba dive. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this at 22 minutes because I don't want to make these videos too long, you guys. So I appreciate you being here. But anyways, the point of this video today is that I'm starting to consider to sell the van and move to maybe Merida, I don't know, but somewhere in Yucatan, because I get almost 1,180 a month of disability income. I could live with $1,180 a month in Mexico, almost anywhere, not some luxurious place, but very nicely though, decently. I could have everything I want with less than $600 probably, maybe $800 max, and that's going high. But you still have some money left. You're eating well. You're living nice. Yeah. For $800, yeah, you can do it very nicely. For $600-700, you can still do it. So this is why I'm starting to consider moving, because I am actually getting tired of this van life. It's depressing. It's hard. My rooftop, I can't stand up. I have suffered from back pain. It's just hard, man. It's hard. And it's not for everyone. You know, again, I was going to invest on cutting the roof and building a high top. But after that mechanical breakdown, man, the last $2,000-some $100 I had left, it went, I think I had $600 or $800 left after the repair. But then I had to pay I wasn't expecting this repair, so I had invested in fixing my main electric guitar, this one here, the one in the black case. That was $260. And then the last amount I had, well, it went to that, but then I had to pay, I don't remember what. So it all went. It all fucking went. And now I got to start all over again. I'll be lucky if I have $400 left from this paycheck to begin saving. Okay, I'll be lucky if I have 400 bucks. So this is why I'm starting to, again, consider moving to Mexico. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. I really would appreciate it. Because I thought about also changing the name. If I went to Mexico, I said, you know what? I said, what are you going to do with the channel? I said, well, why not? I said, you still got, come on, get out of here. I said, the Wandering Troubadour. I said, well, why don't you change it? The Mexican Troubadour. The Wandering Mexican Troubadour or something like that, or Yucatan's Wandering Troubadour. Yeah, that. Yucatan's Wandering Troubadour. Call it that. And then do videos about living in Yucatan, about scuba diving, about the activities and the outdoor activities. Man, I can't do a fucking thing here either because it's fucking freezing. I love kayaking. I love swimming in the ocean. I love snorkeling. You can't do a fucking thing here, man. Look at how I am. I'm with a fucking coat, with a fucking beanie, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Fuck that, man. I'm tired of suffering. I mean, look at how I'm fucking dressed with a fucking, I'm tired of it, man. Please hit like and subscribe. Help me out here. Thank you.